the role and duty of the office of chairman is to, I said this earlier, is to motivate, organize, energize the grassroots to work with the elected officials and to encourage when the primary comes along, to encourage the people that are showing interest in contesting or challenging incumbency to not provide a barrier to that. I believe this office is about cultivating, where you are providing a seedbed with resources from the office for the candidates, both incumbents and challengers. I think we are a resource for the community, for what the party stands for, what the platform is. And I think that when you get down to it, you are a CEO, but you are working with the executive committee, all of the precinct chairmen, in doing all of those pieces, because it is not a solo act. I think each and every one of the precinct chairs plays a role in getting out there and motivating the electorate. And we see that in what we've done here in this election with 24,000 people. Thank you.
State Board of Education, some people have, I guess, a misunderstanding of what the State Board does. Number one, we have nothing to do with the UIL. I always tell everybody that, so you don't get mad when you start redistricting in UIL. We have nothing to do with the funding. That is a legislative function. How the schools are funded is purely done by the legislature. What we do have involvement in has to do with curriculum, and that is limited in certain areas. It does have to do with the permanent school fund. That too is limited in certain areas. We do not pick the commissioner for TEA. Used to, the State Board of Education would go out just like you would a superintendent and pick the commissioner. We don't do that anymore. The commissioner is named by the governor. The TEA and the State Board of Education really have kind of a coexistence, but they are separate. The commissioner doesn't even have to listen to the State Board of Education. He can do whatever he so desires based upon his appointment or her appointment by the governor. The State Board, from my perspective, when you start looking at it on the curriculum side, I think it's so important that we create and continue to do flexibility in course offerings. You all have heard of the 4x4, 4 years of science, 4 years of math. That was a legislative act. The only thing the State Board gets to do is look at some of the courses that may substitute in the 4th year of science and the 4th year of math. I've been a strong advocate that we have flexibility in those course offerings. The reason is, not every student fits in the same box. Not every student is just alike. We're all different. Some may want to take calculus, some may want to take physics, but you don't necessarily have to take the same course. You can look at the Byron Martin Center here, and you'll see some fantastic courses, such as architectural design, where they're using math and other things from a practical aspect. That's flexibility in the system. I think that's what we need. I think that's what we have to provide the opportunity for students and allow flexibility, local control for our school districts.
Great.
One of the main things I think that we have that I want to do is make sure that our conservative values that I feel in this area for our praise is taken to the State Board of Education. Part of what we have a big responsibility in Texas is on textbook selection. You know, textbook selection that's done in Texas carries across this nation because it's such a big market. And I guarantee you that when we start letting people like the ACLU and other people start politicizing our education, when my opponent starts listening to those people, and I guarantee you that those values are going to get carried farther than just Texas. So I want to go down there and make sure that I work with the other conservatives on that board to make sure that we're protecting what our young people learn, and make sure that what we are doing for them, and what we're doing for what may carry across this nation is the right and proper thing. I believe that West Texans want that. I believe that I think the Texans need that. I know this nation needs to return back to the conservative values that we used to have. And you start with your young people. No matter where you're at, you start with your young people. Not only in education, but teaching them work ethic and all the things that we try to do for these young people. But it starts in school. School has it more than their parents a lot of times. We got to make sure what they learn in that school is what we want as conservatives to be taught. I appreciate it.
So one of the things that I've campaigned on, and I really believe is the number one priority of the chairman of the party, is to uphold the principles of the party. We have a 27-page platform, and on one page is 10 basic principles that culminate what the party's supposed to be about. We have to be the standard bearer of that inside the county. Part of the position, I believe, of the chairman is to encourage those that hold those same values to seek office. Some have accused me of wanting a litmus test. That's not exactly accurate. Certainly, if somebody wants to run under a Republican name, then they're more than welcome to do that. We're certainly not going to tell them if they can or discourage them. But we need to actively pursue those that hold those same principles, those same conservative values, run for office, so that when they're elected, we know that they're going to uphold those values once they're in office, which has been a problem we've had before. The other thing we need to do is we need to get more people involved in the party as a chairman. Now, Chris has worked to do that. I have some different ideas on how to do that. We have many counties in the state of Texas that not only use their precinct chairs to build neighborhood organizations, they have captains of those neighborhood organizations, which gives them another link into their precinct to be able to communicate issues and to get feedback from our constituents. We need to be about building those organizations inside our precincts. We have multiple open precincts positions. Unfortunately, a lot of them are on one side of the city. We've got to go out and actively seek conservative members in those particular precincts and communities to get involved. So we've got a well-rounded perspective in our executive committee here in Lubbock County, not just one single area, the southwest side or the northwest side or whatever. So we have to be about those things. We've got to help the college organizations build their ranks, and we've got to really assist them to do that. We've got a tech organization that really some passionate people, but they had 60 members a couple of months ago. They've done a good job of getting up to 123, but we should have 600 in a conservative county like this, or 6,000. We've got to help them be able to do that, set those goals and set those targets and help them to achieve